everybody back in the building again. And on Monday we start practice, which for us as coaches is what we wait for. After spring ends, then the spring game, you're not allowed to do any football with them. So now we get to crank it up full speed again. Looking forward to it.
Now you have a lot of oars on your depth chart, last we saw, but obviously quarterback is probably front and center on a lot of people's minds. How do you anticipate that position battle going?
Well, I think it's going to be a great battle. That's exactly how I anticipate it. We've got two players there who've won big games for us, and that's going to create a great competition. Competition's good for everybody. Even with those other four positions, we feel the same way, whether it's an offensive guard position or a tailback position or a defensive end position. The oars are, in my mind, they're a positive.
With the position changes with Rashad leaving, are you going to move anybody to safety?
No, not right now. I think we have enough depth in the secondary, and we're going to take a look at the incoming freshmen and see where they stack up. And we may make some decisions as we get into training camp, but right now I don't think we need to do that.
Kyle, you mentioned David when you were speaking. I guess what's David's status in terms of his future and rehab?
We're still evaluating that. He hasn't had surgery yet, and until that happens, you really don't know what the recovery process is going to be. It's a devastating thing for our program and for David personally, and unfortunate, but these things do happen, and David's as tough as they come, so if anybody's going to come back from something like this, it's David.
How did it happen?
It just happened in one of the off-season workouts. It's just an unfortunate thing.
I know you covered this ground before, but just talk about what's been the key to your transition from Coach Shiano. How much communication have you had with Coach? I know he's really busy in Tampa. But how much
he's certainly busy. Greg is a friend and a mentor, and one of the things he told me before he went down to Tampa last night, he was in the office and I was coming in and we were just talking. He said, my cell phone's on if you need me. And we've had conversations. Probably every other week we talk, and we've had a chance to sit down in person one time. And he's been a great asset to me as I've gotten going with the program, because we do have a lot of new faces. It's not just me in the head coaching spot. My defensive coordinator is from the prior staff, but the other eight full-time assistant coaches are not. So we've had to take a lot of people and bring them together in a short amount of time. And you asked what the key was for that. To me, it's communication and a relationship that's developed. We had tried to give our assistants an opportunity to spend as much time as possible in the offseason with these players so they could get to know them in a short time, because at Rutgers, the system hasn't changed on offense, defense, or special teams. It's just the people coaching the system that have changed. So the voices are different, which, again, I think is going to make us better.
Darius coming in the highest ranked recruit ever. What's your expectations for him this year?
Give me the question.
Darius coming in the highest ranked recruit ever. What's your expectations for him this year?
I don't put any expectations on him. I want to see what they can do when they get to training camp. It's a different game against different size people and different speed, and you go from playing against high school players to playing against 22 and 23-year-old men. So I don't put any expectation level on him. We do think he's very talented. We do see him as somebody that we think has a great opportunity to help us early in his career. But how early that is, we'll find that out as we go through training camp.
Any other freshmen jump out at you when you see them?
Well, we love all the freshmen, but we're not allowed as coaches to watch the summer workouts, so it's hard for me to say that.
With everything that happened last week of recruiting for players.